all we have is the shelter. So taking away our last option by cutting funding for services that support the LGBTQ homeless youth will kill us all slowly.
Banking on the success of the Marriage Equality Act, the LGBT community is now fighting for another issue: homeless youth.
Now we're asking the LGBT community to take the lead in this because our kids are so disproportionately impacted by homelessness. They're so hurt by it.
LGBT youth are 8 times more likely to wind up homeless than the straight youth because of homophobic parents that kick them out, leaving them financially and emotionally cut off.
I have a good friend who was disowned by her parents when she came out, and she spent several years going from house to house, just going from sort of friends' couches and floors.
And it doesn't get much better at the shelter. Reports of harassment and violence from other youth at the big city shelters is common. That is, if they can even get a bed at these shelters.
There are 200 shelter beds in this city for youth. So the majority of these kids are just stranded out there on the street. Left to themselves, left to sleep in the subways, left to prostitute, left to get infected with AIDS, and it's disgusting.
And there's even less room at shelters specifically for LGBT youth, like the Ali Fournet Center.
The Ali Fournet Center every night has to turn away over 100 youth who come in for shelter because they don't have the bed.
Still, less than 1% of the federal budget is allocated for all homeless youth, meaning even less money for the special services needed by LGBT kids.
The homeless LGBT youth also are more often diagnosed with HIV and AIDS, so we have a lot of comprehensive care around HIV and AIDS.
Even more cuts are expected from Bloomberg and Cuomo this year, and the LGBT community has taken to the streets with one clear demand.
We're demanding that $3 million is added to the annual budget for homeless youth. And with that $3 million, we want to have the capacity to open 100 more beds.
To get the attention of city officials, the LGBT community held various demonstrations, including one yesterday in Union Square, to make their demand heard, loud and clear. For NYU Tonight, I'm Victoria DeCarmine. For more on LGBT issues, here's Sam Kelly.